Alright everybody, sound check, sound check, sound check. Give me a second. And good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders all around the world. This is the boss. Hopefully, I don't know, some of you are scared or some of you are not scared. Anyway, this is the Professional Forex Trading Course 101. Never forget, trading is a learnable skill when you learn in the correct way. And you are going to graduate from this course when number one, you have your chart set up and ready for trading. Number two, you have a strategy in place, you understand how probabilistic thinking affects your strategy. And number three, you have a complete understanding on how this market works so you can make an educated prediction. Risk disclaimer, these webinars are not trading or investment advice. We are here to learn. And you have the email for questions and homeworks, and you have Skype for seminars, webinars, or you know, we can put Zoom too, right? Zoom, Skype, GoToWebinar, whatever. And you can see I'm not much active. Everybody, I don't have time, right? But if you go to Instagram and you put FX Passion, you are going to see a little bit of the travels, right? So that being said, this morning we had the euro dollar news, not the euro dollar news, but we had the Europe. So today it's Thursday. Wow, our last class of the week, everybody. So wow, they increased the interest rate. All right. So to the fundamental guys, you know, why is euro falling? The bonds are yielding more, they're attracting more, hopefully more investors, right? Anyway. So, and the dollar, it was here, Canada negative, but the dollar was here positive. And what is this one? Previous and actual. So it's good news for the dollar, month to month. And do we have the press conference, you know. And that's it for today, everybody. Tomorrow, nothing special, preliminary, whatever. But next week, alright, so this was for this morning, everybody. Still shorting the dollar, and looks like what else? Oh, USD, it's going up, right? So we have the dollar. So but AUD still, AUD USD still not doing good. But USD CHF, it's CHF JPY too. Doing well, shorting CHF JPY. Now this is the 1 hour chart, so for our chart we're going to wait for a little bit more. And GBP CAD, now we are long on the monthly but in the weekly, but we are shorting the short-term trend on the 4 hour chart. This was the signal. AUD CAD, GBP CAD, AUD CAD, not doing much still. Alright, yes, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. And so Canada CHF, USD CHF, maybe this one, 4 hour chart. Daily chart. Yes, if this closes bullish, right? If this closes bullish, but it must retrace, right? This is the weekly. It must retrace, so extension, retracement, extension, it must retrace. So we need to get in and out. Those are the trades so far. AUD CAD short, negative position. CHF JPY short, positive position. Euro dollar short, positive so far. JPCAD long and short, not doing much, and NZD-CAD so far, and USD CHF going long. So how is your strategy? The title is Your Strategy and the Different Market Behaviors, Part 5 today. How is your strategy doing? Did anybody enter in those trades? Clara and Alain, Julius and Ernesto and Shola, did you short? There is no right or wrong anyway. Did you short AUD CAD? Did you short AUD USD? Did you short CHF JPY? Did you short Euro Dollar? Did you buy and or sell GBP CAD? Did you sell NZD CAD? There is no right or wrong. Did you buy USD CHF, everybody? Hello Clara, how are you? Clara, you are the boss. I'm just a humble servant. Did you enter any of those, everybody? And don't be shy, there is no right or wrong. I'm losing big so far on buying GBP CAD. Everybody, you must understand something. There is no right or wrong, you know, and you can buy the weekly, so not in here, right? I cannot chart on MetaTrader, so open GBP CAD. Give me a second. And today we have the new quote. Where is the quote? Today we have the new quote. We have the new quote. Quote for the day. Quote of the day. You cannot earn the first million with $1,000 attitude. What does this mean? What's an attitude? You cannot earn the first million with $1,000 attitude, you know? Whatever this means. Being negative, you know, chasing the money, blaming people, blaming the charting software, blaming your husband, blaming your wife, blaming the market, blaming Dukascopy. And lastly, of course, blaming me, you know, oh, you are not a good teacher, and you don't explain well. Well, fair enough, you know, fair enough. Maybe, you know, I know one of my friends, you know, I need to call the guy, Marcus Bacan, one of my friends, he's a better teacher than me, so fair enough. I short CHF, JPY and long. Wow! How are you doing, Clara? How are you doing? How are you doing? Just an example, right? I'm not on the 15-minute chart, but just an example. 1 hour chart, so far doing good. And 1 hour chart. Clara, do you have Chagos or Heraldo's Skype, Clara? You need to call those two guys. Happy? Happy? Don't be happy. Clara, do you have Chago Skype and Heraldo Skype? They have the capital. You need to call those two guys right now. After Dukascopy stream, call those two guys. And they're in the group, the incubation group. Those two guys are on a $250,000 account, and fair enough, right? For the somebody who is watching the stream and somebody who is going to watch the stream after, you know, fair enough. There is no right or wrong. But those guys are not in CHF JPY trade. Alright? They are not. And when they are not, Clara, what I'm going to do, so symbol CHF JPY shorting 2 lots, right? So I'm going to enter again new order 0.02, and I'm going to put the stop loss where the previous ones are. Alright, daily weekly, daily, 4 hour. So I'm going to protect the first two positions, and so this one goes down to here, and this goes up to here. 50 bucks, 28. Oh yeah, I'm risking less. Fair enough. I'm risking less because it's a high risk trade. All right, fair enough. I'm risking less because it's a high risk trade. Let's double check, everybody. Let's double check. Symbol CHFJPY, stop loss 164. All right, so those two are the same, and this stop loss, it's up in here. All right, and take profit, we are going to put it somewhere down to 163. Give me a second. CHFJPY 163 something, and this one too, 163 something. All right, and what we're going to do, what did we learn? After an extension, a retracement must come. So if we are going to be lucky enough, talking about the market, not the knowledge, but if the market goes down to here and breaks this low, then sooner or later it's going to reverse, right? Boss, why are you showing this? Because here is the question. How is your trade management, everybody? Your strategy and the different market behavior. So we're talking about entries in the previous 4, and the sucker is going against me. The sucker is going against me, right? Give me a second. Well, so be it, right? 1 hour chart. Give me a second, everybody. See what happens. And this is normal, by the way. You know, the market was falling down and falling down, but when you enter, then the market is going against you. You know, it's all part of the game. All right, so I'm trading this account with the beginner group. We are on lesson number 19, all right, from Dukascopy webinars. And you know, but the question is your strategy and the different market behavior. So let's talk about trade management, right? And well, GBPCAT, it's all right. Give it a second. Maybe the platform. All right. Probabilistic thinking, it's here, and this is the market so far, going down, not a big deal. So out and out and out. Now, trade management, everybody, your strategy in different market behavior. So let's say that you entered in an uptrend, all right? Just an example. Just an example. Because easy to understand, easy to see. Let's say that you've entered in here, everybody. This was your first entry, all right? And the stop loss is down in here, and now you are in here. What are you going to do? So what is your strategy saying about trade management? What does this mean? This means that what are you going to do if the market keeps going up? Just an example. And what are you going to do if the market goes down again? And lastly, what are you going to do if the market is going to mess with your head? And here. What are you going to do? Or maybe down here when you started, right? And we're going to color code about this one. And let's color code this in, alright, let's color code this in yellow. Yellow. And this is going to be green because it's going to go up. And down, this is going to be red because it's going to go down. And the whippy nasty behavior which is part of the market, is going to be blue. Let me type hi in because I have a heart always looking at me. Mine, I'm struggling with managing the trade and risk management. Step by step, Clara, and everybody else, step by step. Make sense? So you've entered here, everybody. You've entered here at the first circle, but now the market is at the second circle here. Alright, and right click and like this, and so you must have a plan, right? What's the plan? There is no right or wrong, so I can enter the market, the position, stop loss is down in here, and I'm going to profit take when the market is going to give me 1 per 2, right? That's the idea behind. That's the idea behind. And it's alright, there is no right or wrong. 1 per 2. But then you have, alright, I'm going to enter here, and if the market goes my way, I'm going to do what it's called build a position. So I can re-enter and re-enter and re-enter, and I can take advantage of the market until the market goes my way. But I must have strict rules, make sense? Example of a rule, I can re-enter on the next end of retracement. Meaning, just an example, so I would re-enter here and I would re-enter here. Alright? I would go on the smaller time frame, checking the price action. Some of you know my strategy. You know, I'm on the 4-hour chart, but if I re-enter here, I need to go on the 30-minute chart, and I need to enter or re-enter at the end of the retracement. The second circle is where we are right now. This was the first entry, I'm here. So what should I do? What's the plan? Does this make sense, everybody, or is too advanced, the conversation? There is no right or wrong. I can write in my strategy that I'm going to enter here, and if the market goes my way, right? So the yellow, it's the 4-hour chart, and then the violet is going to be the 30-minute chart, which is the structural part of the 4-hour chart. The smaller time frame is a structural part of the higher time frame, but the higher time frame controls price action and movement on the smaller time frame. And I can build a strategy and put a rule that, alright, if this is the market behavior, then I can re-enter and re-enter and re-enter. Make sense, everybody? Does this make sense to you? But I need to have strict rules. I can re-enter on the 30-minute chart example at the end of the retracement. And then, as Clara said, you know, hello Julius, how are you? I'm sorry, Julius, tomorrow I'm going to promote your channel, alright, Julius? After the stream I was thinking, oh my gosh, I didn't show Julius' channel. Tomorrow if you come to the stream, Julius, you know, just type in the chat, can you check my channel? Just alright, Julius? Sure, but every entry, Clara, it's related to risk. So, you know, I've entered here, right? I've entered here. Julius, do you Julius, do you have Heraldo and Chago's Skype? You and Clara, call those two guys and put something, or I shouldn't say pistol on YouTube, but anyway, you know, show something like this and talk to the guys why the two of you aren't shorting CHF JPY. Why the two of you, those two guys are on a $250,000 account, and believe me, I didn't check on them yet, but believe me, they are not shorting CHF JPY. And when I'm going to kick their beep, no bad words online, it's going to happen today or tomorrow, I have class with them. I'm going to kick their beep, and I'm going to yell at them, why the two of you, because I know their strategies, right? And we were talking about this trade for a decade already, and now it's happening and I'm trading this with the beginner traders group, you know, and if we can enter, come on, you know. And this is not, I mean, what's the word in English? This is anything special, not special. Julius and Clara, why the heck are we shorting CHF, JPY? What's the answer? It's a no-brainer, right? No, don't do stupid things with risk. It's too soon to enter big. But if you study the charts, when you look at the chart, you can see something, right? Why are we shorting this one? Who knows what's the answer? Lesson number 1, exactly. So talking about this lesson today, everybody, you know how your strategy works in different market behaviors. I've re-entered long on USD CHF. You know, this is my previous, so I'm out of the risk of from the first trade. I've re-entered CHF JPY. Now it's going against me, but I'm out of risk on this trade, and I've re-entered euro dollar down in here, and I'm out of the risk. And I don't need to be right on timing, because all of those are what I'll call directional trades. It's a direction trade, not a timing trade. Make sense? I believe that, maybe I'm wrong, fair enough, maybe I'm wrong, but I believe that 7 times out of 10 this market is going to break this low. I don't know how, I don't know when, but this market is going to break this low. As a matter of fact, I need to be careful here, because I don't want that the market breaks this low and then retraces and eats all my profits, right? So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to put a little bit up here, you know, just maybe. You need to be careful, everybody, you know, not to be too greedy, right? Oh, I want to the pip. Alright, so we are still, if it's going to, exactly, if it's going to break, it's going to break. Alright, well, let's leave it there, right? It has reached the band of the, exactly. So is this, we're talking about GBP CAD here, right? But talking about CHF JPY, is this anything special? Talking about the logic behind the trade? Is this anything special? I agree with you, everybody. Not somebody saying not that simple. I agree with you. Some traders, alright, and there is no right or wrong. Again, as always, maybe I'm wrong, you know. Some traders are seeing lines, channels, shapes. Nah, let's go on TradingView. Let's go on TradingView, CHF JPY, CHF JPY, CHF JPY, CHF JPY, and daily chart. Alright? Some traders, there is no right or wrong, some traders are seeing this. some traders, some analysts are seeing support in here. And it is, right? Do we agree, everybody? This is support. Some traders are looking at the same chart as you are, and they are thinking, oh, this market hit this level, and this level is at support right now. Past support. Agreed, everybody? This makes sense, right? So because they're at support, they're going to start thinking what? This market most likely, now that it's bouncing from support, no, this one, delete. Now this market, because it's bouncing from support, logically it's going to make high, higher low, higher high, and it's going to move up. Agreed, everybody? This is a way to understand the market. But if you have a different perspective, as I do, that we are at the monthly band, and yes, sure, it's a risky trade. I'm risking 0.25%, you know, but there is a great chance that this market is going to start to fall down because of the monthly band, right? So you are seeing something that there is on the chart, but if you go on the, if you go on the weekly, you are seeing bearish pressure, bearish pressure, bearish pressure, and bearish pressure. And there is a fight right now, you know, bulls and bears are fighting for control. But bearish pressure, for 4 weeks the market tried to go up and it couldn't. Make sense? So you are at support, yes you are, point for the bulls, but you are also have bearish pressure, bearish pressure, bearish pressure, bearish pressure. Alright? So the two sides of the story, both of them are right. Now I'm on the monthly chart, and I'm not sure why do I have 167, but maybe there is a data provider. Let's go to ICE, maybe. See everybody in here? All right. So we really are at the monthly band. All right. So now I have 2 points for the bears, 1 point for the bulls. But also on the monthly, the bulls are still strong, meaning there is no bearish candle on the monthly yet. Make sense? It's too soon to go short from the month. But you just said you are mixing apples with bananas again. From the monthly standpoint, talking about timing, it's too soon to go short. But if you go on the weekly, depending on your strategy, it might not be too soon. Bearish pressure, bearish pressure, bearish pressure, bearish pressure. And just, you know, bulls and bears, you know, just maybe, you know, down in here making lower lows. This tail is lower than this tail. But when you go on the daily, talking about bulls and bears, now you have a direction too. The market's making lower lows, lower highs. Short-term trend, not the market wave, but the short-term trend's making lower lows, lower highs. Does this make sense to you? Boss, how do you know? I don't know. Like you, I don't know. But those two guys are on a live $250,000 account. Make sense? Euro dollar, come on. One last push, come on, you know. I've entered here and now up and down, so whatever, you know, we don't know what's going to happen. Maybe it's going to reverse. I don't know. We're going to wait. A lot of sense. So Julius and Clara call Heraldo and Chago and ask them, guys, are you in CHF JPY? Why not? Because prepare yourself. Prepare yourself because Mike or Michael is after you. We've been talking about this trade, do you remember the question, everybody? Boss, what's the secret? What's the secret? I need the account. You can join them, Clara. Just show them, Julius and Clara, show them that you are shorting CHF JPY. This is going to convince them. So you can join the account. Alright? Who can empower me? Only you can empower you. Talking about spirituality, just go there. They are not in the account and you say, oh guys, I'm here, I'm Clara and I am in the account. I'm in the trade, CHF JPY, because the two of you are suckers. You are afraid and I'm not. I'm Clara the lioness. Why not, right? This is the way to go. Alright, everybody, so this is CHF, what's the CHF JPY? Again, there is no right or wrong. There is no right or wrong. What's the big secret? Everybody, this is it's a game of numbers, right? No, there are chairmen. You need to upgrade your self-esteem, Clara. You need to upgrade your self-esteem. Not just Clara, everybody, all of you online. If you are thinking, oh, it's just me, I'm just John, I'm the small Johnny, or I'm the small Jane. I'm inventing names, of course. Make sense, everybody? You cannot think like this when it comes to big accounts. What is going to convince them? Like anybody else. The results. The results are going to convince them. Make sense? You have a friend who has money and he is trading a big account. And you don't have money to trade a big account. You show them your results on the demo. Make sense, everybody? Oh, but it's a demo. I prefer to hire or to give a chance to somebody who has 12 months, and I'm not joking. I prefer to give a chance to somebody who has 12 months on the demo rather than to have 2 months on the live account. Because this is the clear vision of a skill. Of course, I'm going to talk to the guy or girl, ask about the strategy, how it wins, how it loses, how did he or she produce those results, but this is a clear indication of a skill. Does this make sense to you? This is the report card. This might be luck. Make sense, everybody? What if you do one trade here and it's a winner, and you do one trade here and it's a winner? Then what? Even if you are making one trade, making 12 or 11 trades and all of those are winners, this is a skill. This is not luck anymore. Boss, what's the big deal? You must understand that you are running a business. This is advanced trader talk, not beginner trader talk anymore. You are running a business, and this is the business. So if you have results, Clara and Julius, don't be there, oh, but they're the chairman, and he's the boss, and he's the president. They don't have those results. They're going to gladly give you a chance. And again, I don't know, I can be wrong too, right? But not 7 times out of 10. Alright, everybody, so Julius was out on Euro CHF. We had Euro news today. Up and down. Euro GBP. Let's check euros. Euro AUD. Euro AUD. Euro AUD falling down beautifully. Euro CAD. Talking about the daily chart. Double click. Euro CAD. Daily chart falling down beautifully. Euro CHF. Falling down, but not that beautifully. Euro GBP struggling to fall down. Euro JPY falling down beautifully. Euro New Zealand falling down beautifully. And Euro dollar. So far, daily chart. Remove drawings. Daily chart falling down beautifully. Right now, Euro New Zealand. Remember everybody, today we're talking about your strategy and the different market behaviors, trade management. So, Euro New Zealand monthly chart. Right? Now this is the difficult part. Extension, retracement, extension, retracement. Well, we are still in an extension mode, right? But talking about the short-term trend. Low to high, high to low, low to high, high to low, low to high. After a high, what must come? After a high, what must come? And the levels that we are going to look to buy. Yeah, come on, trading. You know, this is going to be a level, this is going to be a level, and this is going to be a level. Alright? Now, some of you are using Fibonacci's, right? So, dear customer, please be advised that monthly adjustment dollar index. Alright, thank you very much. Out, dismiss. So let's go on open and Euro New Zealand and let's see the Fibonacci's. Low, exactly, Clara, you got it. Give me a second, it's trying, it's moving. Alright, let's see the Fibonacci's. Euro New Zealand Fibonacci's. Give it a second. Clara, call the guys. Julius, you too. Come on, J4X. Come on. Doesn't work. Come on. Yeah, it's frustrating sometimes, right? Frustrating, doesn't work. Come on. Java hip, it's at the maximum. Not working. Alright. We're going to wait for the J4X for developers. You know, I'm not a programmer, but it's frustrating, right? Not judging anybody. Still not working. Alright. You're alright. Hello, and now if you go, in the meantime everybody, if you go here, you're in New Zealand, see how this works? Extension, retracement, extension, and out this one. Now if this would be the market wave, and connecting low to high, high to low, low to high, if I'm not mistaken everybody, high to low. This is why I prefer J4X, but anyway, it's not working right now. High to low, high to low, low to high, high to low, low to high, high to low, low to high, high to low, and change colors, and low to high, right? Is this market a secret, everybody? Is this any secret? Oh wow, you know, Euro New Zealand is going down. You know? Is it a secret or it makes sense? After a high on the monthly, what must come? A low. So if a low on the monthly must come, you know, how is this going to affect price action on the smaller time frames? What is a low? Lesson number 4. A low is a center candle with 2 candles on the left and 2 candles on the right with lower high values. So how is this going to affect price action on the smaller time frames? Is this a secret? You know, John is making money, but I'm not. Is this, this is beginner trader stuff. Do we agree on that? It's going to take some time to learn all the concepts and everything, right? Agreed? But we've learned all of this, everybody. Somebody's typing, boss, I'm new. Please go back to Dukascopy YouTube webinar page. See Dukascopy webinars, and you go on playlist. And here you have Professional Trader Course 2023. And you have 22 edition, 21 edition, and then only God knows 2029. Maybe, I don't even remember. You know, you click here, everybody, and I'm sorry it's in reverse because it should be, but here you have, you go to the, you scroll down, and here you have the first lesson. Wow, we're at lesson 97, wow. You have the first lesson and the second lesson and the third lesson, right? I'm going to tell the captain to, or Vibe, how to reverse. Alright? If this is your first time, everybody, make sense? Alright. So, Euro NZD weekly chart going down. And if we go on Euro NZD daily chart, we are in a downtrend, aren't we? We are in a downtrend. Markets making lower lows, lower highs. Let's see how smart you are, everybody. Is now the right time to short the market? Type in the chat, yes or no. Talking about timing, it's now the right time for you to short the market? What's the answer? It's now the right time? Boss, what do you mean? It's now the right time to short the market? And Euro New Zealand, everybody, give me a second. Euro CAD, Euro CHF. Euro New Zealand, there you go. Chart. Euro New Zealand. Euro New Zealand daily chart, there you go, daily chart. No, why not? Why it's not now the time to short them? From the day, again, don't yell at me. Some of you are yelling, oh, we are talking about the daily chart. Talking about the risk-reward ratio. If you short the market right now on the daily, where are you going to put the stop loss and where are you going to put the take profit? Boss, but I'm shorting the short-term trend. Sure. Low to high. Oh, give me a second. Give me a second, everybody. I'm not sure which one is. This is what's the low. 1808, and this is 180874, and this is 4274. So this is the lowest low. This means that this is the high, right? And this means that this is the trend, and this means that your stop loss must go up in here. Not above. Beginner traders missed. So Julius and Clara, not up in here. and here the stop loss must go up in here on this pattern. I don't want to hear yes but. Those are the rules. So if I'm entering right now and clone, and if I'm going to risk 1 and I want to make, come on, left click, right click, clone, and if I want to make 2, and after the extension, which we are right now, after the extension a retracement must come, what's the probability of the market? So left click, right click, sing globally, and left click, right click, sing globally, and left click, right click, sing globally. What's the probability of this trade from the weekly perspective? I will wait for it to make a high and then counter trend. Me too. Does this make sense to everybody? This is part of the skill. Entering the market is the easiest thing to do. Make sense? You can enter the market right now. Just click the mouse, put the stop loss. But what's the probability of this market going down to here? This is the big question. But it can. Sure, it can. I mean, in the sense of it can. Anything can happen, right? But you have support levels in between. Support level number 1, support level number 2, support level number 3. So this market, to hit your take profit level, it must break 3 levels of support. But it can. Yes, it can, sure, but what's the probability? Because if you short the market and put the stop loss up in here, and in between the market goes down in here and reverses, and you close the trade with a small profit, what you just did? I'm going to tell you a secret. You did what you are doing for the last 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. True. I'm not going to ask you true or not true. I'm going to ask you true or true. Make sense? What is this all about? You are taking small profits. Good plan. Good plan. But good execution maybe, entering the market, all good. But probabilities, the understanding of probabilities, it's a skill. Alright everybody, have a great weekend. See you on Monday, right? Clara and Julius, call those 2 guys. Alright everybody, until Monday, happy weekend everybody. Stay strong and trade like a responsible business owner, trade like a boss, because you are the boss of your account. Have a great weekend.